Karina Chapman is a soul journey adventure author, speaker, and facilitator who is passionate about sharing her disruptive message. Do date the wrong men. Karina is a dating and confidence coach and author of the Vixen Secret Handbook series. She also runs a 6-week online program called Finding Mr. Right and is a leader with Speakers Tribe South Australia. And today, Karina will share with us the 5 C's of conscious attraction dating. Please give her a warm welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Melissa. Who here has ever felt like you just can't find your Mr. or Miss Right? For too long, exactly, too many of us. And for too long, we've been taught to find the right person for us. But who is that? And what if that's not happening? I found that through conscious attraction dating, you can gain the clarity that you need around who your ideal match really is. Research shows that over 24% of households in Australia are single occupancy. When you add to that an extra 16% that are single parent households, that equals almost 40% of Australian households being single occupancy. So there's a lot of single people out there. But why? Why is that? I feel that it's because we are no longer willing to settle. After we've had a couple of relationship breakups, patterns that we repeat, and experiences that we'd rather not repeat, we wonder, how do we find that right person to connect with? In traditional dating, how we would date would be about the outside. I'm sure you will remember the good-looking guy or girl catching your eye across the room, down the pub, wherever it might be, even at school. You might admire their smile, their eyes, perhaps their muscles. But what we're looking for is the outside package. When we're younger, we have no idea how important core values are, how important matching traits can be for the longevity of a romantic relationship. In my past, my focus was certainly on the outside, whether it be a good-looking blonde surfer guy or somebody that I spotted across the room in a bar. It was all about the outside. Where did that get me? I recall when I was around 22, I had a workplace where one of the girls I was very close with, her boyfriend had a single best mate. So my friend that I worked with was always pushing me to meet this guy. I think because she thought that we would make a great couple and she would also get to like her boyfriend's friend's girlfriend. So I kind of went along with that. I met him, he was cute, he was a surfer, he was a skateboarder, which was pretty cool back then. And I started falling for him. However, I was questioning his interest with my friend because he didn't seem as enthusiastic as I would have expected. She kept reassuring me all of the time. That was the first red flag I missed. 8 years later, we'd gotten married and in the course of that time decided to have a family. However, the communication that I craved wasn't there. Yes, he was a lot of good things, a good man in many ways, but I'm a communicator. And instead of the communication here, it was like this. I realized that our core values were slightly different. And how I realized that was through more life tests, a couple of miscarriages, a death in the family. and no support. This made me realise I needed change. I needed a better way to find that Mr. Right, and that I wasn't doing it right at all. So how can we do that? What I'd like to share with you today is the 5 C's of conscious attraction dating. Over the past 10 years, I've been on a dating journey of discovery and research. And I have discovered that conscious attraction dating is the way of the future. So today, we want to talk about what is the future of dating. So number 1, conscious. To become conscious means becoming aware of our past patterns, becoming aware of influences that we may have, self-sabotaging actions and behaviours, and whatever our past patterns were that we didn't want to repeat, becoming conscious that we're even patterns to begin with. Looking at the past, who was your relationship example as a child? Was it your parents? Was it your grandparents? Perhaps it was someone close to the family. We don't even know where these patterns come from sometimes, but once we are conscious of them, we can let go of the past to create a new future. The second thing, number 2, is change. We need to change those limiting beliefs that we have taken on from past experience and know that we can make new positive beliefs to attract what it is that we want into our lives. The other thing we want to do is embrace the change. Go with opportunity. Be open to whatever might come your way, and you might be surprised. Number 3 is clarity. The thing we need the most is clarity. And often we're too busy thinking about the other people and what they might be thinking of us, that we don't even have the clarity about what we're thinking, about our own core values, about our beliefs and what's important to us. So by gaining clarity on what your core values are, that gives you a good start on knowing who Mr. Right is, because you need to have matching core values. Another thing we need to do around clarity is become clear of what our boundaries are. What will we accept? What will we not accept? How clear are you on your boundaries? The other thing we want clarity on is how red flags feel to us. We obviously miss all of them as we're going along. With hindsight, we can see them, but how is it that we can recognize them when they're actually happening? We logically think about all the reasons of how I must have misunderstood, or perhaps they didn't mean that. But what is the truth is how you feel. So getting clarity on how red flags feel helps you to recognize them so much faster and move forward and away from that person if need be. The next on the list, number 4, is creation. And that's so exciting because we can create whatever life we want. We can create a list to gain our clarity of who Mr. Right is. We can create the knowledge of how we want to feel in relationships and how we want to feel in the future. We also want to create something that's visual, so we get a reminder all the time to keep that attracting towards us. Number 5 is courage, because it takes courage to move forward and to step out of that comfort zone. But courage is a behavior, and the more we repeat it, the better we get at it. And the extra thing that we get from that is growing our confidence. Confidence to take the risk and to step out of our comfort zone into a new future. The only thing that we might regret is the opportunities that we don't say yes to. Conscious attraction is the future of dating. What have you thought about conscious attraction dating? Have you ever considered that as a new method? Today, more than ever, we yearn for that romantic soul connection. And now is the time to discover how to attract the man or woman of our dreams so that we can create that life that we truly dream of. With the clarity that you gain, you can attract amazing new relationships into your life. How long and how expensive? What's the cost to you to not find the one that's seeking you? Become clear on what you want, put that out to the universe, and what you seek will also seek you. I would like to invite all of you to join my Vixens of Light Facebook group. So it's for women only, those that are single, and it's around connecting us all together as well, because the support and help of other positive people in the same mindset and journey as you is invaluable to helping you move forward. I also have a website, caritachapman.com. You are welcome to contact me through there, or if you'd like more information about my 6-week programs, you can send me an email or check out my website. My Finding Mr. Right program is a 6-week online virtual program. And the transformation that people can get from going to this is amazing. And I feel so honoured to help those to change their life and find clarity around who Mr. Right is. So I invite you all to consider conscious attraction dating, because I truly believe it is the future of dating.
Wow. So good.
Thank you.
Oh, can I just say, I love your energy and your big smile, and you're like an attraction magnet. Like